Hi, I'm Dr. Robert Eric Dinnenberg, whole health physician at the St. Louis VA. Here we have a 5-minute mind-body practice for stress management. We're going to integrate Jinshin Jitsu, which is a finger-holding practice from Japan, with mindfulness-based cognitive therapy, a localizing emotion practice from mindfulness-based cognitive therapy. So to start, let's hold the thumb. As we hold the thumb, we hold that finger just like we're giving the thumb a hug, with that kind of pressure, just like we're giving the thumb a hug. And this is for worry. Now let's move on to the first finger. This is for fear. Hold that first finger just like you're giving it a hug. And now let's move on to the middle finger. This is for anger. Hold your middle finger. And now move on to your ring finger. This is for sadness. Holding that ring finger. And now move on to your pinky finger. This is for your to-do list, the efforting mind. And finally, have one hand come on top of the other, so all the fingertips of the upper hand are touching the palm of the lower hand, and all the fingertips of the lower hand are touching the palm of the upper hand. This is for being overwhelmed. Now wonder to yourself, which of these emotions has been more front and center for me? Has it been more about worry? If so, come back to holding your thumb. Or has fear been more a part of your experience? If so, come back to holding your first finger. Or has anger been more a part of your experience? If so, come back to holding your middle finger. Or has sadness been more a part of your experience? If so, come back to holding your ring finger. Or for you, has been more about your to-do list, your efforting mind? If so, come back to holding your pinky finger. Or have you been more overwhelmed? If so, come back to that pose with one hand on top of the other. Now let's bridge over to localizing emotion from the mindfulness-based cognitive therapy practice. Here we, step 1, name the emotion. So if you're holding your thumb, if worry has been more present for you, say to yourself silently, there is worry. Step 1 is to name the emotion. So you would say, if you're holding your thumb, you would say, there is worry to yourself. Or if you're holding your first finger, you would say, there is fear. Or if you're holding your middle finger, you'd say, there is anger. Or if you're holding your ring finger, you'd say, there is sadness. Or if you're holding your pinky finger, you say, there is my to-do list, my efforting mind. Or if one hand's over top of the other, you would say, there is being overwhelmed. That's step 1, name the emotion. Step 2 is to localize to a part of your body. Now sometimes we hear people say, I hold my anger in my clenched jaw, or my worry in the butterflies in my stomach. Wonder to yourself, where are you holding this emotion? The emotion that you named. Where in your body are you holding that emotion? Now with your imagination, breathe into that part of your body and breathe out from that part of your body. Creating with your imagination a breathing space. So you can breathe into the part of your body holding the emotion and breathe out from this part of your body. Notice how you feel and congratulate yourself for taking this time to be present.